Hello, party people. I know the uploads hit a little snag. I haven't updated in a few days, which I hate doing. Like 1 or 2 days is somewhat okay, but I try to make it every day. But as you can guess, for those of you that don't know, I've got about 10 hours into Diablo 4. I have a level 29 Druid, mostly focusing on werebear stuff. I probably should have picked up a spell or something to help me out, but you know what? If I gotta be a tank, I'll be a tank. What can I say? It's just my playstyle. I'm sorry, but like some people say, certain people's personalities are like the opposite of what character they'll pick and how they'll build them. Um, in real life, I'm not a tank. Just so you guys know, I'm not a tank in real life. Um, Other than that, things are going. I mean, like Diablo 4 is such a nostalgia game for me, and like I am very surprised how well it runs on the PlayStation 5. I can only imagine how well it runs on like a very hyped up power gaming PC. Um, Other than that, the gambling's been here and there, but we don't need to talk about that. I wish I had more of an update, but I really don't. Oh, get this right. So I put the initial setting of veteran difficulty on when I started playing Diablo 4, and I mean, I was doing fine until like level 15, level 20, somewhere in between. I just started dying left and right, and like I think a big reason why was because I was playing solo. There wasn't anyone in my party. Frankly, I don't know that many people who play this game, despite how popular it is and will be. Even more so, it's I there is monetization in it, obviously, but hopefully it stays cosmetic only, because that's what it seems like. It seems like most of the monetization for like the in-game store is cosmetic. Hopefully it'll stay that way. I don't think you can actually buy items like from the official store, not like from farmers and whatnot online that we won't speak of. Um, well, I I don't know what to say. I got a hot sauce video coming up, but as far as salsa that I haven't tried by the company called Clint's Texas Salsa. I wonder if that's any reference to anyone. So I will be in Sanctuary somewhere for those looking for me. Yes, of course, I'm still playing Genshin Impact. I'm just saying, there's just not a lot to do right now. Now that I completed the majority of the new content, in like about a week and a half, there will be more stuff to do. But I'm not in a rush. I mean, uh, there's always an event going on, so I'm not too worried about it. How long it lasts, that's a different story, unfortunately. But I don't think Diablo 4 has events. It has like in-game stuff, but like in terms of actually time, in terms of like special boosts for certain weeks, I don't think it has that. At least not yet. I mean, you got to figure the early access has only started. Thursday and Friday, I had no problem finding a game to join or create. I was able to log in almost right away. Uh, I will admit, today being Saturday, it's close to 9 p.m. right now. Um, I had to wait like maybe like 5 or 10 minutes for it to be able to load up and join the servers into whatever game, which is understandable because like I feel like most people who did get the early access might not have had time Thursday and Friday, in the real world. Um, which begs the question, why did they buy the early access version in the first place? But hey, whatever. Um, I'm looking forward to seeing what those tier skips are. I think that's for end game stuff. I am waiting for a battle pass because I paid for it, so I would like to have it. Um, But yeah, there is gonna be a basic and then a better battle pass, just like some other game does. I think a lot of games are copying each other these days, and I don't think it just started with Genshin Impact. I'm pretty sure it started maybe with other games like Black Desert or Path of Exile, both of which I platinumed. I don't think I'm going for the platinum for Diablo 4. Mainly because you have to get a level 50 with a hardcore character. And even on the base difficulty, the normal difficulty, maybe some people might call it easy, that is not guaranteed that you'll stay alive. Let me put that. All you have to do is get surrounded a little bit, and like if there's like an exploding enemy, that's usually gonna kill you because you have nowhere to go. But then again, maybe that's what the evade button is for. On PlayStation 5, it's circle. I don't see myself playing the PlayStation 4 version, even though it's nice to have it. Maybe I'll go for some easy trophies for it when I'm done with the PS5 version. But like, it's unnecessary. It's not like Diablo 3 where the platinum was, very much manageable. I mean, like, if you look in comparison, Diablo 3 is easy. I'm sorry, but if you look at it in comparison, it's easy. It just, I wouldn't say there were more options. I would say it wasn't as innovative as Diablo 4 appears to be. Like there weren't that many changes. I'll tell you right now, I know it's kind of early to say this, but I'm very much looking forward to the expansion. Assuming there will be one, which I'm pretty sure there will be. The map is a decent sized map. It's pretty big, but whether additions will be made, that remains to be seen. I hope there's events of some kind, like maybe like double EXP weekend or some shit like that. That would be nice, but I'm not holding my breath. I'm sure they'll have something. I just don't know what that is. I've been pretty good about avoiding spoilers. I know there is a massive amount of lore in this that I didn't think there would be. Without giving up too much about the game, the angel Inarius mated with Lilith, who serves neither hell nor heaven. She looks like a demon, but when Inarius and Lilith mated and had the world created, that's how Nephilim, the superhumans or whatever you want to call them, started populating the world of regular humans. Now, there is so much lore behind like the details of what happened. I didn't know most of it. By the way, Riker, a Diablo content creator, he pretty much summed up the entire lore for like the entire series in a few videos, maybe more. But he goes through a storyline recap of Diablo 4, but obviously I'm not watching that because there's probably massive spoilers. But it's I haven't watched it, but I'm sure it's interesting. It might fill in some of the gaps that only he knows. Well, I say that like I say that like he's an expert, but the truth is he is an expert. Let's be real here. The guy's life revolves around Blizzard games, specifically the Diablo series. He did a little bit about Path of Exile, the wolf scene. What am I saying that right? I know I can't remember any other games. I know he's covered Diablo 3, Diablo 2 Remastered, Resurrected, technically, as well as he makes allusions to Diablo 1 and 2 vanilla, but yeah, it's been interesting 10 hours, and I'm fully occupied and pleased by the product I've seen. I suppose it was worth the wait. I suppose it was. It was a little bit of a long wait, but it was worth it. I just really want to see how the game is going to be improved. How they're going to make it funner. There is endgame content with rifts and greater rifts, like they. Well, I don't know about greater rifts, but rifts in general, which comes to no surprise to anyone, since Diablo 3, its lifespan was extended when they started the rift system. And like people were competing to see how high a rift so and so could go. The difficulty would just get ridiculous and more ridiculous. I remember I was clearing rifts with a monk, and that was an interesting class. Uh, I'm happy with the druid. I probably should have added like a nature or earth spell, but it didn't occur to me to. I just wanted to focus on being the bear and the tank. Werebear, actually, like a werewolf, except it's a bear. A bear that stands up on two legs, apparently. All the time. You can't move on four legs. I don't think you can. Not even with trample, but I may be wrong. It's hard to see some of the animations, but like the background, the detail, like it's PlayStation 5 is an amazing machine. Uh, I'm just glad that the majority of the login issues have been fixed. It was kind of a nightmare. My advice was to Google this stuff about the error code. There are solutions proposed by people, within the Diablo 4 community. What worked for me, I don't know if it's just a fluke or not, but I downloaded a free game, and I didn't need to let the download finish, and then I logged in to Diablo 4, and for some reason that restores like the licenses of certain games or something like that. I guess when you download a new game, it'll restore the license, and I guess that's what they needed with Diablo 4 to function for the login to work properly. I still ended up waiting around 3 hours in total, which I didn't think was that bad considering, it was launch day for early access at least. But yeah, I was supposed to say January. June 6th is the official release for everyone else. How busy those servers are gonna be, it frightens me. But hey, we're gonna roll with the punches here. I mean, I'm just really, if you couldn't tell, I'm just really happy with this end product, and I think it's going in the right direction. It's not a perfect game, obviously, but first of all, there should never have been this many bugs in the beginning. But hey, that's Blizzard for you, Activision Blizzard for you. Alright, guys, I made this a little bit too long, but I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. That I'm still alive, and Diablo 4 hasn't killed me, but it's taken my soul, so to speak. Hint, hint. What a reference. Anyway, take care of yourselves, guys, and each other.